Hi, Slipcore here, and welcome to my first Let's Play of Gothic 1. That is, the Gothic of 2001, and the first Gothic. So this is like a game that I've been playing a long time ago, and short time ago again, because it's the game that you can still play today. I used to play this in the German version because that's what I owned. Now I bought the Steam version because it's available on Steam, so check it out, because I think still to this day it holds up and it has great atmosphere. And so I think I will just show you that. This Let's Play might be a bit different from what you're used to, because it will be minimal editing and a lot of dialogue that I won't be doing, because the game is voiced from start to finish. So yeah, also note that this is a very modded version, so the textures are high quality in a demo version, so later on in the game they might be a bit worse, quote unquote, but still it's on a high resolution. That's a new thing for this game too, so this is why the text is very small. I think I'll just go start the game. Okay, let's check this out.
The kingdom of Myrtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Khorinis. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Khorinis was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day. Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well, I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you!
Keep silent. Right, send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
That's enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up. I'm Diego. I'm not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the Colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Where do I get a weapon?
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet and his guys, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony, and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there, but if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
Who's Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Let's assume I want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Chapter 1. Right. First thing to do, save. You will be saving a lot in this game. So, let's check what we can collect here. The people who know this game should see instantly that those textures look a lot better than what you're used to, and they added a lot of like foliage and stuff, so I think they really did a good job on that. Well, let's just go. Let's follow the path to the old camp. I think I'll skip those guys. I'm not doing a 100% dialogue run. Let's fight something. Well, that was not. Okay, meat bug has bug meat. Makes sense. Another one. Like, this is like easy to get and nice meat, because yeah, you can boil that and eat that. So we'll do this later if I get some damage. Okay, nothing special in there. Okay, that's the mine, and there should be a weapon. Pickaxe. Fine. Let's equip that. Okay. Yeah, the fighting in this game is very unique, I'd say. At least I haven't seen many games doing it like that. So you have an action button. This always triggers things like you select something to interact with, right? But in this sense, you hold the interact thing. That's like mouse button for me, because I prefer to use the mouse for that. And then directions, so like forward is just a normal hit, and there's right and left. And if you do this in a correct timing, I'd say, this is like, I guess, one of the first games that did it this way. At least I think it is. So you have to like think about how do your swings, so you actually have a good turnout of like hits versus damage. So I think I did quite well. Like, I remember playing this the first time and I had to reload a bunch of times because this little thing killed me a lot. So yeah, just getting used to the way this this attacking works, right? So get used to that and you'll have fun with that. There used to be ore here. Did I get that? Yeah, I got it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, there's no sprinting in this game yet. What I'm doing right now is running, and that's the max you get. There's a run button, but it only makes you walk, so I guess I could walk around in the camps and things, but I prefer just running around. It's faster. And yeah, there will be a lot of running in this game, so I'll not walk that distance. I could equip the sword. This one. They are ordered by, I think, damage, so if I have something that's higher than what I've equipped currently, I always should equip that. It does more damage. Or has at least something better than what I have. Whoop. Even better. Yep. Okay. Let's save. One thing that made this game special, that literally everything can kill you, especially in the beginning. Okay, I think I did fine. Fine. There is something around here. That's one bad thing about this foliage stuff, because you can see the stuff that's lying around here. Before you were just able to spot everything that they put here for you to collect. Now you actually have to search for it. I think I like that. And like for its time, right? The detail in this game is just amazing. Alright. Another one. Ah. Killed it. Alright. And this is the old camp, by the way. People who know this game might be surprised as to how it looks and how far you can look, because they increased the view distance to 300%, I think. And like, this was all foggy before, not because well, not because they wanted to have fog there, but because they didn't want to render that. And yeah, with some optimizations and current hardware, that actually makes sense to do. And I think I like it. You can look like up to the castell up there, if you know what the castell is. Right. Let's continue to the first people we encounter. Oh, it's really well hidden in there. Like before, you could see the things that were in there. They were shining. Like the orc leaf, I think, is like with a blue tint. And it was not well hidden at all. So right now they added those grass things. I really like that. And the music in this game. Almost ashamed to talk over it. So.
Hey you.
What do you want?
I want to warn you. If you continue this way, you'll be entering our hunting ground.
What do you hunt?
Mostly scavengers. There's a lot of meat on them. Besides, it ain't too hard to get them, once you know how.
Really? How's that?
Ask my friend Drax here. He knows more about these things than anyone.
Why is this area so dangerous?
You've just arrived, haven't you? There are different areas in this colony which are all more or less dangerous. The paths between the camps are quite safe, but even there you might come across some wolves which look on you as easy prey. And that's exactly what you are until you get a proper weapon and armor.
Where can I get better equipment?
The nearest place is that old camp. Just follow the path that brought you here. But you can get the stuff cheaper in our new camp, provided you know the right people. If you go to the old camp, ask for Mordrag. He's one of us. For just a little ore, he'll sell you the proper goods.
Tell me more about the areas of the colony.
If you travel between the camps, you'll need a map to distinguish paths and dead ends. Dead ends often lead you to dangerous canyons where you encounter creatures you'd better avoid. Do not enter the old ruins. There are too many around here, and most of them are old fortifications dating back to the time of the First Orc War. Some are abandoned orc dwellings. There are often orcs in those ruins, or even worse creatures. I'd avoid those places, especially at night. And one more hint, don't go into the forest.
Where do I get a map?
Ask the people in the old camp. There's a cartographer living there. Maybe you can steal one of his maps. If you manage to do it, take one from me as well.
Why? Doesn't he sell the maps?
If you get enough ore to pay for them.
Thanks for your help.
Don't go thinking everyone's gonna be so friendly, kid. There may not be much in a newcomer's pockets, but some folks would even beat you up for a pickaxe.
I'll keep it in mind.
Right. You got something to tell me? Do it.
You're hunting, aren't you?
Looks like it. What do you want?
Do you have some hints for the hunt?
I could teach you a few things, but everything has its price.
Which would be how much?
A good gulp of beer will do to start with. Then we'll see.
Here you are. Take a beer and tell me about hunting.
Scavengers. That's what we call the big birds. Should be attacked one after the other. It's easy to lure single scavengers from the pack. If you come too close, they'll become irritated. After a while, they'll storm in your direction. At this point, you should be waiting for them with a raised weapon. If you manage to strike the beast before it hits you, you have to keep fighting. Then you'll be able to defeat the creature without being hurt yourself. If it hits you first, well, just don't let him.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
Okay, those are the things that this guy can teach me, but I don't have enough ore, so I'll just end this because, yeah, I will come back when I have some money to have him teach me stuff. Well, always save. We are the old camp. Yeah. Maybe one more kill. Whoa. Well, that was not too bad. I remember fighting those for the first time and getting smashed. Oh, they killed that one. Well, hi guys. They also have stuff to tell me, but not now. Okay. Hi.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Some of those things I think all those are fine, right? You can say, Diego says I'm gonna meet him. I just want to take a look around. Or you can say, sure, I attack on the whole camp. I'll not risk it for now, but I think they just go, how very funny. So.
I just want to take a look around.
That'll cost you 10 ore.
What?
Forget.
Then beat it!
Oh,
Any news?
Nah,
okay. Should I reload? Well, I hope this guy doesn't like mug me. Whatever. What do we have? New music.
People always talk.
Oh, sorry for interrupting.
I am new here.
Just arrived, have you? I'm Grim. I haven't been here for long either. I was thrown in with the load before you.
Well,
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
okay.
What do I have to do if I want to get admitted to this camp?
Well, first of all, you have to become a shadow. Therefore, you have to find somebody who supports you, somebody who explains everything to you and takes responsibility for you. If I was you, I'd try to keep close to Diego. I did it like that. He's quite all right. He'll make you take the test of faith. That's different from everybody. Then there'll be some other smaller tasks from other shadows. If you manage them, you'll be with us.
That was like a strange lighting change. Look who's there. Hi.
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the three camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
What about the two other camps?
The two other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
Okay.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
Take care.
Well, you would think other people tried that, right? No, he's the first one. Hello?
You don't look as though you'd just let anyone get into the castle.
Only Gomez's men are allowed in the castle.
If I gave you a certain amount of ore, would you let me in the castle?
For a certain amount.
How much?
Well, it'd have to take a while to count the ore. Long enough to make sure me and my boys are busy counting while you slip by.
So tell me, how much?
1,000 nuggets should be enough.
1,000 nuggets?
Well, you could join up with Gomez. That'd get you in the castle for free.
I have the 1,000 nuggets. I don't. No, let's not tell him about that.
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh, yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having you work for him?
Diego says you decide who Gomez is interested in.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care of you? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up to you, okay?
I'll talk to Diego. Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you. And if you fail, you're his responsibility. That's the law around here.
There must be something you want done.
No, the things we guards deal with are a bit above you, kid. You just stick to the tasks your patron sets for you.
I'm quite capable of doing anything you tell me to.
Oh, so you're intent on failing, eh? There is one thing that only someone who's not with Gomez can see to. But I'm warning you, you blow this and you'll be in mighty big trouble.
I'm ready for your task.
What I'm about to tell you is between you and me, and nobody else must ever hear about it. Understood?
Sure.
We have a problem with a guy from the new camp. His name's Mordrag. He's been stealing from the ore barons. Of course, that applies to a lot of the rogues in the new camp. But this guy has the nerve to come to our camp and sell our stolen goods to our boys. He's gone too far. But he knows I can't do anything about it.
Why?
Because he's under the protection of the mages.
Sounds to me like the mages are your problem.
Yeah, but they're a problem that's hard to solve. A few years back, one of the shadows tried to stab the High Magician of the Circle of Fire while he was sleeping. They found him later in the Outer Ring. In fact, he was scattered all over the Outer Ring.
Where can I find Mordrag?
You'll find him at the south gate on the other side of the castle, just beyond the entrance. The bastard wouldn't dare come any further into the camp.
I'll take care of it.
Alright. Let's check if we can get a map. Okay, the game crashed on me and I had to load. Well, thankfully it just saved, right? Okay, that's the map guide.
Hi, I'm new here.
Obviously,
I'm
I've
Graham.
never seen
I
you.
draw maps. I haven't seen you here before. What do you want?
I'd like to buy a map.
Sure. What are you thinking of? The more you can see on a map, the more expensive it is.
Makes sense. But colony, mine, not now. Okay, go down here. I'll not take the high road because there are some people around that want to have protection money from me, so not today.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
And yeah, I'll go on for around 30 minutes, and I guess then I'll have shown the 3 factions, because this is the new camp, and there's an old camp and a swamp camp. So
Hey man, I'm Fisk. I trade goods of all kinds. If you ever need anything, you're in the right place here.
yeah, I don't have the money right now. Later. So we'll move on to another camp soon, and when I end the episode we will have all presented to you, and then you will decide on what I choose. Let's go to Mordrag first.
You gotta watch what you tell people. You're very probably right. There must be something about that story after all.
I wouldn't like to be in here. Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any kind of goods from me at a cheap price.
Why are you just in my right ear?
You have a problem.
Really? What's that?
There are people around here who want to get rid of you.
Really? Then you can tell them they should send someone along to enforce their wish.
What makes you so sure I'm not the one to do it?
'Cause I think you're smarter than that, boy. You'll soon realize that there are better opportunities than working for Gomez. We, too, need capable people in the new camp. And nobody tells you what to do.
Let's talk about something else. Some people
Tell me more about the new camp.
It's the camp where you have the most freedom within the colony. We don't have any ore barons or gurus bossing us around. We have our own mine, but the ore that is produced there isn't given to the damn king.
So what is it used for?
Our magicians are working on a plan to break out of here. All the ore is collected for this plan. While Gomez and his people are lazing around, we drudge for freedom. That's what's going on.
And if I wanted to join the new camp, could you help me?
If you're serious, we can go now. I can take you to Laris. He is the head of our gang. But if you prefer to beat me out of the camp, well, go for it.
I could actually do that, but not physically.
Let's go to the new camp.
Okay, follow me.
Right. And yeah, one very good thing about this party system that blew my mind back then is that this guy takes you places, is invincible, and well, he will kill creatures on the way. So it's a very easy way to get you on the way and level up in the process, because there are creatures on the way and they would probably kill me if I didn't have him. I might skip some things now to like shorten the episode a bit, because this is just showing up. This is just showing beautiful landscape. But check this out. Someone brought an arrow to a close-up fight. Yeah. Let's go. Those little things are really nasty. Level up! Nice. They got nothing on them? Okay. Okay, hang on. I had a level up. That means I have 10 skill points. Okay. Go. I think from this I can learn a little bit about getting stuff from animals. Stone route. Okay, yeah, this would definitely kill me. Who is attacking? Oh, this idiot. Okay, because he killed it, I didn't get anything. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going? Idiot. Nice. Blueberries. Right.
Well, here we are. When you pass through the gate, you'll reach the new camp. Talk to Laris. He will help you. Give this to him. It's a precious ring. It's your ticket to see Laris. You need a good reason to be allowed to meet him. Well, thinking about it, I think I'll stay here for some time. I've earned enough for now, and things are heating up in the old camp. If you want, come and meet me at the bar. It's the hut out on the lake. Take care.
See you.
See you. Okay, this is the new camp. We'll have a look around. Smoking the weed.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Yes, I'll keep it to myself. Okay, I have to be careful not to get too close to those people, because they will mug me too. Oh man, this looks so much better. Right.
Do you intend to go through this gate?
Do you intend to stop me?
No, but you should know what's waiting for you. This is not like in the old camp, and not like being with the sect loonies either.
And what am I expecting here?
There are no guards or Templars to look after you. It's every man for himself. The only ones who stick together are us mercenaries.
Mercenaries?
What do the mercenaries do?
We are the mercenaries of the water mages. Our target is to break free from here. We're working hard for it, and don't plan to take things easy like the guys from the old camp who are just having an easy time resting on the backs of the diggers. And we all follow Lee. He's a great man. He's the one who holds this damn camp together.
What do the mages do?
They investigate the magic characteristics of the ore our scrapers collect in the mine. As far as I know, they want to blow the whole damn ore mound sky high to free us from the barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
They said we shouldn't worry.
Well then.
You have a massive ore mound here?
You could say that. We could buy the king's wife for that. But we don't give a damn about trading the ore with that old fart. We want to get out of here.
Where's the ore mound?
You want to see a real mound of ore, do you? There's a hole in the middle of the cave. They shove it all in there. But you won't get anywhere near it, I can tell you. The mages and our people guard the ore day and night.
I was just curious.
Well... yeah, how are things going?
How are things going at the moment?
The scrapers are still collecting. Once they have enough ore, we'll blow the mound up.
Great.
Watch your back.
Okay. Mercenary. Yeah, that's not related. Not too shabby. It's Homer. Okay, that's the bar. Right. Let's check out this mound of ore.
I know where it is. But keep it to yourself.
Okay. This is it. This is a huge pile of ore. Worth a ton of money, but they are not after the money. Okay. Yeah, so those are the new camp people. To each their own, basically. There's a bar around here. Hi.
You're from the sect camp, aren't you?
We call it the Brotherhood. I'm Baal Kagan. The sleep will be with you.
What are you doing here?
Originally, I was sent here to convince people to join our Brotherhood. But these barbarians are not interested in spiritual enlightenment. Therefore, I'm restricted to selling swamp weed. And that is a popular occupation here. Too popular. I can hardly deliver as much as they want to have.
Why don't they send an extra man here?
Baal Isidro was meant to help me, but he just spends all day in the bar on the lake and trades his weed for rice schnapps. He's addicted to the spirit. I fear I cannot expect any help from him.
Well,
I could help you sell your weed to the people.
I can only entrust such a large amount of weed to members of the Brotherhood. But you could help me give out gifts. Not everybody has tasted my goods yet. As soon as they've tried the weed, they'll want more, which means I can sell more.
I thought you could hardly manage to do your tasks now.
Bala Sidra will be taken care of soon. I've already sent a message to Khorinis.
What's in it for me if I hand out the weed for you?
I can reward you in many different ways. You can get magic spell scrolls from me, bearing the powerful magic of the sleeper. Or I can help you join our community if that's what you want. I have very good contacts to Khorinis and Baal Tyon. Both are very close to E. Baryon, our master. I can pay you with plain ore as well if you prefer. 100 nuggets should be enough for your efforts.
Okay.
Okay, give me the weed. Who do you want me to give it to?
You're sure to find someone who'll take it. Talk to people, but only give one stalk to each person. One more thing. If you let somebody take the weed from you, or if you smoke it yourself, our deal ceases to exist.
Sure.
Wow. Okay. Then, let me not smoke the weed.
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
Nice. Okay. What about you?
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
How much do I actually have? 8. No. Magic? Where is it? Oh, there. Uh-huh. Okay. So I have to share everything. Yeah. Makes sense.
Hang on.
Yes, hang on. How are you?
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
Yeah. Next one.
Hey, you.
Who? Me?
Exactly. Come over here.
What do you want?
You've just arrived, haven't you? I noticed it straight away. There are a lot of things you need to know. I can teach you a few things. Besides, you have to watch who you talk to. Butch, for example. That's the guy over there, next to the campfire. Be aware of him.
What's the matter with Butch?
He has the mean habit of beating up the new ones. So you better avoid meeting him.
Really?
What can you teach me?
It depends. What do you want to know?
Sneaking. Open locks. Pickpocketing. Yeah, they are like the thief people. I cannot give anything to him. That's fine. Hang on. Okay. Yeah.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
Hang on. Didn't you say I'd give out gifts? They pay me. Whatever. Hello.
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
Hi, who are you?
It's none of your business.
Okay.
I don't like your mug.
Oh. Your mug? I have a mug?
You're very probably right.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
Okay. Stop drinking.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
Okay. How many? I have 3 more.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
You got some? I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
Yeah, that was something with German localization too. Well, with the original localization, that is. Some... What? Takes no... Well... Then not. Oh, hang on. This guy can teach me too. Furs and
How do I get furs and skins?
On the way to the new camp, you'll come across Aiden.
Okay.
He can teach you how to skin animals. Radford and Drax are hanging around in the north of the old camp. It's on the way to the trading square.
I know. I thought you could do something too, but then not. How many? 2.
I doubt that.
Mercenary.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Okay.
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
I have been doing this. Blade. Swamp weed?
Do you want some swamp weed?
Nice.
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore.
Sure
If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Yeah? Okay.
You okay?
All's quiet for now.
For now?
If the rogues keep on attacking Gomez's convoys, it won't be long before him and his army come knocking down the gates. And that's not gonna be much fun.
Is there any trouble in this camp?
Man, there's always trouble. The rogues do as they please, and we mercenaries have to shield the mages and defend the camp.
Who calls the shots around here?
We do as the mages say, but usually they don't say nothing. They just hang out by the ore mound and bury their noses in their books. Basically, Lee's in charge. He's our boss.
Okay. So I think... Whoa. I think I will not... I will not end this quest now, because the reward of this will decide, I guess, which is more, like, probable, whether I will get into the swamp camp or not. So I'll actually not do this right now. I think I'll just head back to the... yeah, to the old camp and learn some stuff about animals, because I should have enough to learn some things. Yeah, okay. Yeah, on the way, like, those are the mercenaries. That means, well, they get paid for doing shit, and mostly shit I wouldn't want to do, I guess. But it has some benefits, right? It's like next to the water mages. That's how they are called. Hi, Homer. And it has some benefits to go into there, but I think that general way of, like, stealing and looting things is not my thing. So for me, it always has been like a thing between the old camp, the general basic people that just are normal people, and the swamp people, because they are rather peaceful. And, well, I'm not a smoker anymore, but the swamp weep stuff always was funny to me. And oh yeah, and there's this magic part, right? In the other camps you would maybe be able to learn magic, but not in a way that you would also have combat with that. Like, the swamp camp is good for the combat stuff. That means you get one-hand, two-handed, mostly two-handed weapons, and you would be able to have light magic with that. And I think I always like that. So either a full-on sword wielder or a paladin type of thing, right? We'll think about that later. Let me skip down. Alright, you are the guy with the money. Show me
you're good.
Ah, okay. Let's see what you give me. Rusty sword. Another one. stone. Okay, I only get half of what I have. The pickaxe. I don't need it, do I? 26, what the hell? Mordred, I will not sell that. Oh, I know something. No. I don't need that. I need that. This is like worth 2. This is worth 5. And now I go over here. Look at me nodding. Okay. Accept. Okay. I'll just cook some stuff. Where do I do that? On a pan. Makes sense.
Rely on somebody and you were in trouble.
There. Just walk up to it, action, and then cook something. Can't I cook multiple? Nope. I have to cook them one by one. Yeah, that's one thing that the follow-up game improved upon, that you could just select everything that you want to cook and how many, and you could cook them.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
So the oil value was 2. Cooked it could be worth more. Huh? Where's Chris? Where's Fisk? Oh, there. Hello.
Let me pass.
No.
Show me your goods.
But still 2? That sucks. 4. 4 times 20. Oh, that's close enough. I need 13. And give 1 buck meat. That's fine. Poof. I think there was 100. That's too much. There was. Oh, there, 10. Alt is 10. Okay. No. There we go. Boop. Boop. Okay. Right. I'll learn how to do the skinning, and then I'm done. Then I'll move on to the swamp camp. Alright. Hello.
What else? A lot, if you know at least.
Yes, I know. Remove fur, yeah.
How can I skin these creatures?
It's very important to skin them from the back to the front. Once you get the hang of it, it'll be easy. Furs are very valuable. The furs of wolves and shadow beasts can be used to make clothes. When you examine the fur of a killed animal, you'll soon notice if it can be used or not.
Alright. So let's move on. Not this way. Be right back again.
The sleeper be with you, stranger.
Okay.
I'm here to guide you onto the right path.
The right path?
And which is the right path?
The path of the sleeper. He alone has the power to set us free. The gurus are preparing a great invocation in our camp. They want to get in contact with the sleeper. So far, he's just talked to us in visions. But now, it's time to get in touch with him. We'll need as many supporters as possible for that. By focusing our spiritual power, we'll get through to him. Our camp is some distance away, in the swamp. I can take you there, though, if you want.
What would be the benefit of joining you?
Maybe you're one of the chosen people who received the gift of magic from the sleeper. Or you might obtain the highest honors and become a Templar. Only the best fighters among us can obtain that position. If the sleeper is with you, You can even combine both. The best of the Templars receive the gift of magic as well. You see, our Brotherhood has a lot of possibilities for you. You should be aware of that before you decide on joining any other camp.
Who's the Sleeper?
The Sleeper speaks to us through dreams and visions. He has been leading us ever since he first made contact with Iberian 5 years ago. All the followers of the Brotherhood have renounced the three gods. We pray only to the Sleeper for salvation.
Salvation from what?
From this goddamn place, of course. The Sleeper will show us the way to freedom.
What did the Sleeper tell you?
He guided us to the swamp, to the old temple ruins. That's where we built our camp. He gave us independence. None of us need to labor in the mines. He showed us what swampweed can do. We sell it to the other camps, and in exchange, we get everything we need. And he gave some of us the gift of magic. Of an old and powerful magic, which is different from the one the magicians of the realm use.
Tell me about the magic of the Sleeper.
This gift enables you to control things with the power of your mind. Only the gurus of our Brotherhood have been initiated into the secrets of this magic.
Okay.
Take me to your camp. I want to have a look at it.
Very good. I'll go ahead. Follow me.
Let's go. Save game to swamp camp. Same old. Where's
Hey,
my...
you! I trade in swampweed and potions from the sect camp. Do you want something?
Not right now. What is swampweed? I just dealt with that.
Are you looking for a quiet place where we can talk for a bit or something?
Dude. I wonder what happens if I attack him and he's with me. I don't have a weapon, we'll meet again. Okay, we have claws and no fur. Oh, shit. Idiot.
Is it possible we're walking in circles? I mean, I don't...
God. No claws? Ass. Alright. That should have been fine. Oh, right. 1, 2. Let's go. We're done with this idiot. Oh yeah, that should get me some fur. Hi. Doggy. Bam bam. Yep. Oh, wolf. Fur. Go. Oh, I hate those. If I remember correctly, they sting you once you're dead. Well, he is immune, I guess. I just not bother. Okay, one thing I need soon is some ore so I can actually use my skill points, because you need to pay everyone, I think. Yeah. Poof. Dead. Why? Why? That's new. Smash. They look so much better. They actually, like, they had this ore color, I think, and they were really glowing everywhere, so you could always spot those seraphim things from far away. I think this way it makes much more sense. I like it. Okay. We made it there. That's the swamp camp. Hi.
Here we are. Down there lies the camp of the Brotherhood. Go through the gate and speak to my brothers. I'm sure you haven't come here for nothing. Ask for Kor Kalam. He's in charge of the novices and tutors. I'll go back to the old camp. There are still many infidels who need to be guided to the right path.
Good luck.
Alright. This is the swamp camp. It's in a swamp, obviously. And yeah. Doesn't look as well established and well built.
Greetings, stranger. You're treading on holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
I'm new here. I wanted to have a look at your camp.
Strangers are welcome here, but it's important to follow our rules. There are certain areas strangers may not access.
I need armor.
You have to earn a Templar's armor like I'm wearing, but you can have a novice's loincloth.
Better than nothing.
The loincloth.
You won't get it for free, though.
Obviously. 500, no thanks.
How are things in the camp?
Everything's quiet. Just go in.
Alright, let's do that. And yeah, like those Templar people are dual hand sword wielding guys that also have magic partially. This might be what I'm going for.
Who are you?
I'm Lester. I take care of the strangers who arrive here. You're lucky that you didn't talk to Baal Namib. No stranger is allowed to talk to the gurus.
But I want to talk to your master.
Forget it. I'm sure I can help you with any of your problems.
Tell me something about the camp.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the weed?
Well, the weed's grown in the swamp. Of course, it has to be processed before it can be smoked. That's what we novices do. The weeds have a tranquilizing and relaxing effect. They help you concentrate on the essentials and increase your awareness. We trade them for goods from the old camp, and we use them to recruit new people as well. The result is, of course, that some people only join us for the weed. Well, at least they help us with the work in the camp.
What can you tell me about the Sleeper?
The Sleeper's a divine creature. He causes visions, at least to the gurus. We pray to him, for he will give us freedom.
And you believe that?
Hey, I've been inside the barrier for 2 years. Do you know how long 2 years can be? You can't imagine what I'm willing to believe and do, just to get out of here again.
Tell me about the guilds.
The Gurus form the highest guild. They are the spirit of this camp, for they have great power. The Templars use their spiritual power in battle. They have an indomitable willpower. You should never get into trouble with them. As for myself, I am a novice. We pray to the Sleeper and do all the work in the camp. Some of the novices are allowed to join the Gurus, but to get that far, you need to study for many years.
Okay. Well, I guess we're done
May
with
the
that.
Sleeper protect you.
Okay. Hi. Not talking to you. Alright. So... yeah, let's take a look around. It's like widespread. Ah, people are smoking stuff. Well. People are working. I'll not talk to you then. What are you?
Hi, I'm new here.
The Sleeper be with you, stranger.
What can you tell me about this place?
Well, the Gurus are the most important people here. They spread the word of the Sleeper and pass our master's visions on to the novices. Of course, he's too tired to talk to everybody himself. But on some days, he speaks to us in the temple courtyard and reveals the holy words of the Sleeper.
And what does he say then?
The Sleeper guides the way, but an infidel like you wouldn't understand that.
Okay, bye then. Looks nice. Obviously also those textures have been enhanced a lot. Alright, link to this texture thingy will be in the description. Note that this game has crashed around 3 times by now, by not like doing many, I don't know, weird things. I just played the game and it crashed like 3 times already. I skipped through those. So yeah, be aware of that. I guess it makes sense, right? It's a demo version and it's a very big impact on the game by adding like detailed textures and yeah, changing how some things work. I think new shade or something like that. So it's bound to be sort of game breaking in that sense. And yeah, the game wasn't the most stable game ever, so it makes sense. Right, so this is where we have to go later. This is where people are having a lecture about stuff. Listen in. Okay, listen in. Okay, apparently he's not talking, but talking. That's fine. Hi. Oh yeah, Templar. Fine. They also have a smithery here, obviously, like they have swords, so someone has to make those.
That's really not my problem.
I should totally get to smithing.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Hang on. Okay. Right. So, I think this is a good time to leave it off here and to pass the question on to you. What should we join? Should we join the old camp? Which camp is basically loyal to the king?
You don't look like one who's submitted to... You look more like a seeker. Someone who's searching for the true faith. Do you not feel a fire inside your body which keeps you from sleeping at night? I see. You doubt that what the Ore Baron slaves try to tell you is really true and just. You know why you doubt them too? They're lying. With those lies, they try to control weak spirits. But your spirit is stronger than their lies. Don't you feel a longing for freedom every single day? Don't you feel it growing stronger? It guides your spirit. Let it happen. Do you know what you're doing when you try to suppress it? You're denying your soul, denying yourself. Don't let your fears dominate your life. Free yourself. You need to understand. The sleeper will awaken. He will set you free and wash away all these disbelieving infidels. Like dross that is washed away by the rain, they will vanish from this world. They will moan, whine, and repent, but it will be too late. Then they will pay the price. They will pay with their blood and with their lives.
You done now? I'm asking a question. What do you think? How about you phrase the question? Hey, you've spoken to me.
Hey, you've spoken to me. Does that mean I may talk to you now?
I see you've become familiar with our rules. That's good. I can feel your great spiritual strength. Soon you'll be allowed to join our community. I have spoken to you because I wanted to give you a chance to prove your loyalty.
That means?
How can I prove my loyalty?
Most of all, we need new souls to join our community. By recruiting one more man to our camp, you will prove that you're willing to do good service to our community.
Where can I recruit new members for the Brotherhood?
The old camp is a good place to try since a lot of the people there are fed up with fear and lies. They just need some kind of support. I guess you won't be very successful in the new camp. The men living there are barbarians.
Yeah.
Why are you so desperate for new members?
The sleeper has spoken to our master, revealing that he has an important message for us. However, he has not gathered full strength yet. That's why he needs our strength to contact us. Therefore, we are preparing a great invocation. And the more men participate, the likelier we are to be successful. If you want to know more about it, go to the large court in front of the Temple Hill. But don't disturb our master in his meditations.
Do not disturb. Okay. Yeah, I guess I know where this is going. Well, I played through this game a ton of times, so I know. Right, where was I before I was interrupted by this huge monologue? I guess... damn it. Whatever. Yeah, passing this question on to you. Because... yeah, we're in this together, right? So we go for the old camp? The loyal people that still... well... I don't know, the friendliest kind of people. The new camp? That is the people who... well, are basically mercenaries and people who do everything for the money. And want to burst out of the thing by blowing everything up? I don't know. Or the swamp camp. So, well, smoking people who basically are chill, I guess. Tell me. And see you in the next one. Bye.